Hello.
Hi. Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
I'm tired.
I feel that. Welcome back to another great episode of Life in Chaos. I am Jennifer, and with me I have
Kelly. And Elizabeth.
Woohoo! Yay! Where's the energy?
I hate saying my name because it's so long and it's like, there's like 4 syllables and I get mad every time because it's like, why couldn't my parents just call me by my first name? It has 4 letters. It's very simple. But that's just childhood stuff.
She's had an issue with this her whole life.
Yeah. Although it helps when people call, like, wanting to sell you something or whatever. Oh, can I speak to Mary? Oh, she's not here. Can I take a message?
Wait, your first name is Mary?
Yes.
How did I not know this?
Because I don't publicize it anywhere.
Okay, well, we just publicized it to a lot of people.
Yeah, well, that happens,
How do you get... Is Elizabeth your middle name?
Yes.
And you prefer to go by Elizabeth?
That's what I was always called. Apparently, I was originally supposed to be called Mary Elizabeth. I'm like, oh, thank God you at least dropped something.
Your name is Mary?
Mary Elizabeth.
You're not a Mary.
No. I'm not Catholic either. Like, it's a good Catholic name. But
yes.
Nobody in my family was
but
Catholic.
Is your name really Kelly?
My name is really Kelly.
I feel like I have to ask these questions now. If your name is really Kelly.
Like if you say, hey Mary, I won't. Unless I'm in a doctor's office and then I'm like...
Okay, so Mary's your government cheese, so therefore we won't use it anymore. Huh. Interesting.
I just call her E.
That's what Mom used to call me. I'm like, well, if you can't say the whole thing, you shouldn't have named me that.
So should we just now introduce you as E?
It doesn't matter. But
Me.
Mib.
Me. We're introducing her as me.
I can tell you a funny story about... I went to kindergarten, and that was back in the day where they would put, like, your name on the desk.
Yeah.
And laminate it on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked all around the classroom and couldn't find my name. And I think I was, like, crying by this point because it was like, I'm in the wrong place, which is embarrassing and just...
Right.
Even at, like, 5 years old. And the teacher's like, what's the matter? I'm like, my name's not on the desk. She's like, what's your name? Elizabeth. And she's like, what's your last name? And I tell her, and she's like, oh, this is your desk. I'm like, that's not my name.
They should have just aimed... See, that's what okay, I'm not going to derail. Okay.
Sorry.
I digress.
Big feelings.
But you had a joke.
I do.
Okay, what's your joke?
So, when 2 ducks mate and they go to nest, the duck that gathers all the materials to build the nest is the gatherer.
Okay.
The other duck then becomes what's known as the interior decorator.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't say it was a good joke.
We need like that drum roll. That symbol.
Then you guys will probably hit me with the drumsticks.
We are in the studio. Let's find some drumsticks right here. Oh gosh. Okay. So I would like to share something before we get into our topic of the day.
Okay.
Because I'm feeling a little indifferent, and it kind of hit me last night, and I realized, like, it also hit me at like 10, 11 o'clock. Why was I up? Zero idea. But I was like, who can I talk to about this? So I figure I'll just save it and we'll talk about it on the podcast. So 3 months ago, I had my whole medical episode, and it was very, very life altering for me. And
has it been 3 months?
It's been 3 months. Isn't that insane?
It is.
And I went from these extremely high concerning numbers down to now being hypoglycemic. Okay. And if you don't know what hypoglycemic is, it is where your blood sugar drops constantly and it's below 70. So this morning I took my blood sugar. It was 73, which is fine for me. But what hit me yesterday was I just had my 3-month checkup with my doctor. And all is great because she's very communicative. Wow, that's a word. And she always responds in every aspect of like medication adjustments and everything. She is phenomenal. I love her. So over time, she's been like pulling back my insulin amounts. And I'm like, okay, cool. But she's increasing my Ozempic. And I'm like, all right, fine. But Thursday when I went and saw her, we sat down and she says, in 3 months, you have lost 22 pounds. You are now no longer on long active insulin, short active insulin. You're no longer on metformin. She took me off of my continuous monitor. So I had a Libre sensor because every single night I kept dropping to like 62. Like it was low. And she took me off of all of this and I'm only on Ozempic. And she looked at me and she said, "How in the hell did you do this?" And I looked right back at her. I said, "Well, it was you who told me what to do." And she's like, "You listened." And she said, "I can't say very many patients listen." And I said, "Well, I'm trying to save my life. I have 2 children that I want to see grow up. So I want to be here." And I went on about my day. I texted you all and said, the doctor's appointment was great and whatever. And so yesterday I'm sitting in my house and I'm at the table. My cousin came to visit. Shout out to my cousin. And just an overwhelming, I guess the best way to describe it is calm fell over me to the point where I almost started crying because I was like, what did I just do? So my body had hit this mountain and it was either fall off to your death or crawl back down and save your life. And I crawled back down because I wanted to be on the land of the living, as even though as tremendous as it is right now, whatever. But I just like, I did this.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes, you did.
even though I have a village of amazing people, and you two included, that have been there with me literally every step of the way, I'm still sitting back going, I did this. I actually I listened. And to be 45 years old and people tell you things all the time and it just doesn't stick. And now to be this age and have people basically throwing pasta to see what sticks to the wall and it stuck with me. What?
Well, I want to say that you didn't crawl back down. You got to the top of that mountain. You said, "I'm going to climb down the other side." And here we go.
Yeah.
And you did it. You put in the work. You put in so much work.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. It
So-
was.
You got to where you needed to be
Yeah.
to do everything right. And most people are like, "Oh, that's too hard. I can't.
And I'm going to tell you, this diet she has me on is not for the weak. Okay. I am on a Mediterranean keto diet and it is little, and I mean little to no carbs because it's keto. Keto is no carbs, but sometimes I have to have like a filler. And I told her this. I said, I need a piece of toast because I have to have something to just expand in my belly because I am that hungry at, 8 o'clock in the morning because my sugar dropped or whatever. And so she's like, eat some nuts. I was like, okay. And I was like, I could take that so many ways. But anyway, so I'm, I'm like, so I'm
I
just,
don't like nuts.
To each his own, Kelly. To each his own.
No, sorry, I just had to.
So I just feel, and like I said, I feel indifferent because, yes, on one hand, I have turned my entire lifestyle around 360 degrees. Then on the other hand, I feel indifferent because I'm like, I have body dysmorphia, I have anxiety, I have my brain just on 1,000 about absolutely
Well,
everything.
think about it, though. I mean, seriously. You did this in 3 months.
Yeah,
Your brain hasn't had a chance to catch up with you.
that's
Not only
true.
that, but you're not far out of female surgery.
Yeah. So that's the other thing.
So that,
So
I mean, that your
I'm
body's
coming up
still
on a
regulating
year
that.
of having my full hysterectomy due to medical issues, and next month it'll be one whole year. And so I was talking to a friend of mine, and I brought it up, and I said, I cannot believe it'll be a year since I've had my surgery. And she was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was thinking like early spring.
Exactly. She did too. She's like, I thought this was like, 6 months ago. And I'm like, it's been a year. And then she's like, well, you're only 3 months out of this. Imagine where you'll be in a year from now. And I was like, yeah, that's true. So you're right. I've had so much happen to me, and then I've done the things I need to do, and you're right, my brain hasn't caught up to it.
Well, in your nervous system, so you dealt with something that was life threatening.
Yes.
And that puts your nervous system into a state of fight or flight.
Yep. And I fought like hell, and I'm still fighting
Yeah,
because
but you're starting to feel safe
yeah.
again.
And
And it takes a little bit of kind of conscious effort to regulate your nervous system off of something like that.
Well,
Yeah.
so you're kind of processing this all internally because outwardly you're trying to maintain the status quo for the family, for the kids. So it's like the straw that broke the
Camel's back.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because like there's a lot there. There's a lot to unpack, and it's just going to take time to kind of process
And
all of it.
it's so crazy because, my kids come and give me hugs. I hold them a little tighter because I'm like, 3 months ago, had I not done what I need to do, I wouldn't be able to do this. But I look at it as I'm here. I am present. Last weekend, my son had soccer, and my daughter and I walked around the track while he was playing. Well, her little legs ran. Mine walked. But, to see that time spent, and it was to help me and my health. And you're right, I do internalize a lot because I don't have the outlet to, well, I have life and chaos outlet. I have my chaos coordinators, but I'm just, I don't know. I was just in like processing mode last night, and
Yeah.
I just needed to I needed to word vomit and just let it out.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, but it also takes us into today's topic that we're going to revisit. So if you are a longtime listener, you'll know that we had a podcast previously called Live, Laugh, and Learn podcast. And we had a topic called the M word. And today we are actually going to revisit it. And we are going to talk about the 4 stages and their symptoms of menopause. First of all, I didn't even know there were 4. I thought there was only 2 growing up. Like
No,
it was
growing up, I thought there was
only one. Right. I thought it was just menopause and like post-menopause. And for the longest, okay, I'm an idiot. So for the longest, I thought post was like before. Don't ask. Don't ask. But now I'm like, you're smarter than that. So, if you didn't know, there are 4 stages of menopause, and they are premenopause, perimenopause, menopause, and then post-menopause. So, where do you think you are right now, Kelly? In what stage?
I'm in post.
Elizabeth?
It's been,
Well, can I be honest?
Sure.
I don't know anything about the 4 stages.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's not how my brain deals with it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, no more monthly I,
Aunt Flo has left the
go.
building.
and because, like, my mother and my grandfather,
Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
my grandmother, sorry, we were talking about my grandfather earlier, so he's on my mind. They both went through it very early.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it's been 8 years since I had it.
Yeah.
I had doctors say, oh, well, it can't be that.
See, and that's when doctors themselves don't understand the stages. So really quick, I'll go through them, and then we can kind of determine. Well, Kelly knows because she's been through this for a very long time and she's researched it. I'm new to this.
I'm somewhere on the spectrum.
Me is a little bit new to it too.
I can't be bothered.
So, premenopause is broadly defined as the first of 4 menopause stages. It brings with puberty and stops with the first indication of perimenopause. Wow, it begins. I said it brings. Jesus, I can't read. During premenopause, women have regular cycles guided by the reproductive hormones, and they are able to reproduce as long as they have no fertility issues. Okay, great.
Can we define regular cycle?
We have PCOS, so we never had regular cycles.
yes.
Considering that puberty hits women in women early teens, perimenopause begins in their early to mid 40s. Premenopause lasts at an average of 30 to 35 years. Did y'all get that?
Yes.
So
Okay.
basically, the minute you start, you're in premenopause?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
the minute you
Okay.
start having periods, you're in premenopause.
Wow, that's depressing.
A little bit. That's where the term PMS comes from.
Premenopause
Symptoms.
Yeah.
Yes. Premenstrual syndrome symptoms. The most common are irritability, anxiety, headaches, abdominal cramps, breast tenderness, and up to 150 other symptoms. So, yes. This is so weird.
I don't 100% agree with that definition of PMS,
Okay.
but I can see where it's coming from what you're reading. So it,
Well, in a way, it makes sense. In a way, because like just like when as soon as you're born,
you're dying.
you're also dying.
Yes, exactly.
It's just a weird way to think of things. Like,
So, PMS stands for premenstrual syndrome, which refers to a group of physical and emotional symptoms that many individuals experience in the days leading up to their menstrual period. Common symptoms include bloating, mood swings, headaches, and cramps. Approximately 80% of women report experiencing at least one symptom, and the other 80% experience all of them, all of them at once.
Yeah, and some of them actually have what's now defined as PMDD.
Yes, and I just saw that. So premenstrual dysphoric disorder. Yep. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Usually onsets 1 to 2 weeks before menstruation.
Yes.
Okay.
It's no walk in the park.
Well, considering the fact that, like I said, I know I have PCOS, and for a long time I thought I also had endometriosis because my periods were unbearable. Mm-hmm. There was one time I was on my cycle. I was at work. I had to go to the doctor. And I'm like, you have got to give me something to stop this bleeding. I was flowing through a sanitary napkin overflowing every 30 minutes. To the, like, I had the one that went from the top to the back, like every 30 minutes. And I was like, please give me some. You know what she gave me? Motrin 800 and told me to go lay down. Bitch, I'm at work.
Oh, no. When I got one for you.
Oh, gosh.
At 12, which was approximately a year after I started to get my menstruation, I tried to kill myself. And they diagnosed it as, at the time, PMS, because PMDD wasn't known.
What?
They put me on a leave and said it would fix the symptoms.
A year after mine, I ended up having to have an open laparotomy.
Yes. Well, you had a weird...
Yeah, I'm weird.
You're not weird.
Oh, I am.
You're not. You're
when
Elizabeth.
When it comes to medical stuff, she is an oddity.
My toe hurts. Oh my God, you're having a heart attack. I mean, like, that kind of weird.
Does your toe hurt?
No. Well,
Okay,
my
good.
toe always hurts because it has an artificial joint, but...
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah, so it's... Yeah.
Yes.
So,
just an example.
one of the things I will say is I would appreciate if doctors could educate themselves, and also stop and listen to their patient.
Yeah.
What you need is in the word patience. To sit down, and we're paying a premium in the United of States.
Oh, yeah.
We are
in
paying
money and in time.
in time and money and in time away from work and time away from our families. We are paying you for you to tell us how we can, like, what we need to do. So what I'm asking for you to do is sit the fuck down and let me explain it without you interrupting me or telling me that it's one thing when it's really not. That's why I will say my team of doctors right now, the absolute very best. Both of them are women. And when I went in and said, I'm losing my shit with my kids and I don't know why. And she goes, well, how old are you again? I said 43. And she said, oh, you're in perimenopause. I'm not sorry. I'm in a what? What is that? What do I need to take for that? Like, she's like, calm down. We got this. And that was the first time I ever just stopped and I sat back in my chair and I was like, what? You're actually listening to me? You're hearing what I'm saying? When does that ever happen? So,
after lots of advocacy by yours.
Exactly. So that being said, perimenopause is the second stage of the 4, and it is when a
Dwindling?
I didn't want to say the word, so I kind of
sorry.
stopped myself.
Sorry.
But yes, dwindling ovarian reserve begins to take its toll on the female body, causing drastic fluctuations in estrogen and progesterone.
Estrogen and progesterone.
Thank you.
There you go.
Clearly, I'm not the educated one here.
No,
this stage normally.
That was part of the whole,
This stage normally lasts an average of 4 years, but it can also be just a few months or as long as 10 years. So how do you go from a few months up to 10 years?
It depends. I mean, and I would be willing to say it possibly goes longer for some people because we don't understand this.
Correct. So the most characteristic symptoms are irregular periods, but when you have PCOS or endometriosis, you already have irregular periods. So that's why I said prior that I feel like we were already perimenopause because we had irregular periods already. Mood swings. I'm me. I am a mood swing.
For that.
All right. I am a mood swing. Hot flashes. I got to tell you what happened to me the other night. Night sweats, vaginal dryness, and loss of libido. Ding, ding, ding.
I'm like 20 years past post-menopausal at this point.
Yeah,
History.
exactly. So the other night, I don't know, I was like, I was feeling a little weird, and it just, maybe the universe fell off its axis. I don't know, but I woke up in a pool of sweat. And I haven't sweat like this in months. But I woke up in a pool of sweat. I had a fan on me. I have the ceiling fan. And then on the other side, I have another fan.
Oh my God, sounds like our bedroom.
We have, no word of a lie, 5 fans.
Yes.
Pointing
I
towards the
needed
bed.
one at my foot at that point, right? And so my my poor husband is like cuddled up like a burrito.
And our AC is set to
Yes.
65.
See, I'm not that far because I'm not trying to freeze my kids out. But
Our ceilings are very high.
yes, they are. Yes. But so our AC is set to 72 because I'm not trying to make my kids sick. But I literally was like, oh, my hair was sweating. Like I was just drenched. And the next day, I wake up and I was like, are you okay? And I was like, hell no, I'm not okay. I'm like, did you not feel what happened in the bed last night? And he was like, I thought you peed yourself. I was sweating. So, yes, that's no joke. Hot flashes and night sweats are so freaking real. Vaginal dryness, hey, it's a fire. Figure it out. That's why they make products for that. And lost libido, I never want to have sex. Sorry. I'm just not in the mood.
I'm too fucking tired.
That too. That too. It's like, I don't, okay. But I will say this though. If you do not have the right partner, excuse me, that was rude. If you do not have the right partner, it changes your everyday.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you are a woman going through these stages, if you don't have that person next to you to say, babe, I got you, or talk to me, let me know what's going on, or what can I do to help you? If you don't have that and you're in this on your own, I want to know, how are you coping? How are you doing it? Like, listeners, we invite you, right? So tell us how you feel, because honestly, and I think we're both in the same boat. We both have partners that are there, that listen.
Although we have 2 partners going through it.
Yes, but because you know of what you're going through for yourself, you can help guide that other person, right? So there are times when, I don't want to have sex at all because I don't feel like it. I'm tired. My back hurts. I have bad hips. Like, I just don't feel like it.
Symptom.
Exactly. And he will say to me, yes, he's a little disappointed, but he says, okay, rest. Whatever you need, let me know. And I do feel bad because I'm like, oh, he's not going through this. But yes, he is, because he's walking this journey with me. And so there are times where I have to suck it up and be like, all right, well, grin and bear it, dude. Like, get it over with. That's so bad to say. He's going to kill me when he hears it.
I'm gonna die just from listening.
Oh gosh, you'll be all right. But I think it's important to talk about, what you're feeling, what your symptoms are, and being that soundboard for your partner. Having that does help. And if you don't have that, you have that with us. We'll listen. You just got to tell us what you need. The next step to get off this horse so that Elizabeth can stop blushing, is actually menopause. Excuse me. Once a woman has gone 12 consecutive months without a period and has officially entered menopause, that's all of us. Well, except for Kelly, because she's post.
She's what?
Post. I'm going to
Oh.
get to that in a second.
No, I just didn't.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
catch it.
The
At least
average.
that's what I've been told. I don't think I am, but
Okay, so I'm going to say this because the average age, I want to punch mine in the throat. The average age of menopause is 51. Ma'am, I had a hysterectomy at 44.
I haven't had a period since I was 40.
Correct. And I haven't had a period in a whole year because I have nothing to have a period with. But I ain't 51.
Me either. Yet.
yeah, but there's about a billion some odd.
This is what I hate about the medical field. Okay.
They always want to put an age on something.
No.
Oh.
No. Is they're comparing apples and oranges and coming up with an average from that.
Yes.
And you can't do that no matter what it is.
Yes, I agree.
Every physical body is different. Like,
Yeah.
I react differently. Like, I took Benadryl last night and I thought I was going to die because, like, I'm tired, but I'm, like...
Shaken, yeah.
Like, my...
Vibrating.
Yeah.
And I can't deal with that. I had to because, well, I got attacked by gnats. But that's a different story.
I told you to wear socks.
I was wearing socks. They weren't long socks. But
Long socks up to your knees.
they were getting me everywhere. Anyway. That's
I digress.
That's a
Anyhow.
story for a different day.
Menopause is supposed to be 51 average.
Yeah.
Which,
Quote
yeah,
unquote.
if you look at every single female on the entire planet, 51 might be an average.
Right.
I think you gotta go
But that doesn't-
by people who started at the same age, and you only take the average of those people when they started going through it. It's gonna be like the earlier it was, the earlier you're gonna run out.
I also look at what our parental birthing people,
yeah.
what age they were.
Oh, like, my mom had a hysterectomy at 35.
Right. So essentially she was already entering menopause. She had no period. She had nothing ovulating, nothing going on. And whereas my mom started menopause at 43, but she didn't have a hysterectomy. She just had her tubes tied. So, but for me, having my hysterectomy at 44 was a double-edged sword, you know. Yes, it was more medically because I was misshapen uterus and my cycles were just crazy. But then on the other hand, it's like, no more babies. And I make some pretty cute babies.
Yeah.
There are no more babies.
There is this thing that when you have it done,
Mm-hmm.
you immediately go into baby fever.
I mean, I watched a Pampers commercial yesterday and I was like, oh, look at, and then I'm like, shit, I gotta carry you around. I gotta change your shitty diaper.
I gotta deal with your attitude when I'm too tired to do anything.
Pay for daycare.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Okay, we're good. We're trying to buy a house. We don't need any more kids. So as aforementioned, commonly called menopause symptoms for those that happen during perimenopause and can be found in the previous section. So basically, every other thing it wouldn't be irregular periods because the only way you're in menopause is if you haven't had a period for 12 months. But the mood swings, the hot flashes, the night sweats, the dryness, the libido, all of that still goes into menopause. But a lot of the symptoms they don't tell you about is exhaustion, brain fog, it's difficult to concentrate. It's difficult to find words. I digging up a sentence sometime, I feel like I'm literally about to have a stroke because I can't find the words. Mm-hmm. Symptoms of like numbness in your hands, in your feet, in like
Mm-hmm. Itchy ears, difficulty swallowing,
there you itch in
Joint
places.
pain?
Oh, joint pain is
The worst thing
tremendous.
is all of those symptoms can also be attributed to like 50 other things.
Honestly, one of the top misdiagnoses of women who are in peri or menopause is arthritis.
Yeah, because
Well, that can be a symptom of it because it causes hormonal changes, which can also affect.
No, but
your joints and all that stuff.
Thank God I was diagnosed with it before.
Yeah, I have osteoarthritis, and
I'm not saying it's always a
Yeah.
misdiagnosis, but
oh
I'm
no,
just saying that
the other day when rain was in the forecast, my knees were hurting.
my knees hurt because of my dog, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
What happened?
She's a bulldozer. That's all it is.
Did she take you out?
Oh, she's taken me out like multiple
Not
times.
recently.
Oh, okay.
But
She got me last night.
oh no,
My knees aren't supposed to bend in that direction.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Ugh.
You're a big girl. You can't do that.
So post-menopause. The day after menopause. The day after.
sounds like the nuclear holocaust movie.
Clear as mud.
The day after. So osteoporosis, inconsistencies, urinary tract infections, heart disease. That sounds terrible.
Welcome to being old.
Right?
So was that inconsistencies or incontinence?
Incontinence. And inconsistency.
Well, inconsistency in bathroom habits.
Bathroom habits. Aging women can relieve any symptoms and reduce the risk of complications by promoting hormonal health. So basically taking hormone therapy treatments.
Yes, but then they
they caution you on those.
Yes, because hormone therapy treatments can be very detrimental to your health overall.
Right.
And it can be extremely hard on you. So there are two causes of menopause, and I'm interested to see the natural causes.
Aging.
Yeah, if I can get to it. Okay, so the natural cause is the main underlying cause of natural menopause is hormonal imbalance. Ta-da!
So conversely, let's say for some reason you're on some sort of hormonal therapy. Prior to that, does that mean you would still, like, it would keep going status quo, or are you still going to hit it? You know what I mean? If it's a hormone imbalance. If you're on medicine that already keeps it balanced for whatever reason.
Right. Are you just stationary on, I don't know.
Well, I know,
we need a doctor in the house.
I know, right?
Sorry, I do know that other hormones can impact it. Like if you have a thyroid disorder, it can result in lower estrogen and things like that, and put you into early menopause.
Yeah,
well, it's just
and
interesting.
That can be hidden if you're on
a hormonal control. Yeah.
But don't they also say like women are born with the number of eggs they will have?
Women are born with all the eggs they will ever have. About 1 to 2 million at birth.
But it's like, so either way, you're going to hit that point at some point.
The natural decline happens as the ovaries mature, hundreds of eggs each menstrual cycle, with only one being released on ovulation day. Unused eggs are being lost, thus reducing the total ovarian supply. Sorry.
Why does that make me think of the movie Frozen? It's coronation day! It's ovulation day! Do you want to build a baby? Sorry. I'm a little punchy.
Oh my God. That's the best theme song for any. Do you want to build a baby?
Happy wedding night.
Oh, she's on fire today, and I love it.
I'm so sorry.
Please don't be. Oh, shit.
Having been through that, and having to, like, calculate when it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
To actually build a baby.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds really,
Yeah.
really bad, but to plan for the most optimal situation
Yes.
conception to happen.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's the word, yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely, like, I don't want to think about any of this stuff anymore.
Exactly. It's like, okay, are you ovulating on this day? Or, you know, how are you feeling this day? What's your mood? How are you, like, is your back hurt? Or do your boobs hurt? Yeah, my boobs hurt all the time. It's called wearing a bra.
Having big boobs.
It's called having big boobs. Decreased estrogen production also is a natural cause. As the ovaries slow down their egg release, the production of reproductive hormones fluctuates drastically.
Reproduction. Sorry.
Oh, jeez. Ow. Okay. Induced causes of menopause. Hush, woman. Surgically menopause. Surgically menopause occurs when both ovaries have been removed. A procedure called bilateral.
Oophorectomy?
Yep. Damn, you're good.
I know. I know my medical stuff.
I was about to say.
Other than whether I'm in menopause.
What was it?
peri, or
Oophorectomy?
post. Oophorectomy.
Can be performed with or without a hysterectomy. However, hysterectomy alone with the ovaries left intact does not trigger an immediate menopause. Yet women normally enter post-menopause sooner, usually within 5 years after surgery.
Which is why they're telling me that I am in post, because of the fact that it was 2019 where I had my radical hysterectomy, which ruined everything.
So because I had a hysterectomy, my ovaries are still there. I mean, they're not. There's nothing going to nothing. I could totally skip menopause and go into post-menopause
In 5 years. Well,
in 5 years after my surgery.
Yeah.
What?
Postmenopause is no fun.
No shit. Looking at the
honestly-
symptoms, it's no
honestly,
fun.
I don't think they really know.
I don't think so either. Your body will tell you what you're going through.
Every body
Is different. Yes.
Just as a future wisdom
Yeah.
area, every time you think you're through it, there's
Something else.
that
Yep.
pops up.
Yep. Because for the longest time, all of my symptoms were very suppressed. But also because I was dealing with my medical situation, that I think I was more hyper aware of my medical situation and not hyper aware of my menopausal symptoms, that I pushed those to the back. Well, now this is being taken care of. And now my menopause symptoms are like coming, which is why I woke up in a pool of sweat. 3 approaches to treating menopause symptoms. Number 1.
Kill your husband.
Ooh!
What? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. It was a joke. It was a bad
Not
joke, but it was a joke.
yet.
And not Al. I just mean you.
Lifestyle changes.
Honey, I'm straight. Is that not the lifestyle you meant? Lifestyle changes. God, I don't know what's wrong with me today.
It's the Benadryl. This is like your Benadryl hangover, and I love it. Honey, I'm not straight. Spaghetti straight until you get it wet. Lifestyle changes.
Then it's just a little noodle.
Oh shit! Then there goes the libido. Have a well-balanced diet, and exercise regularly, and try to reduce your stress. I'm sorry, we live in America. Dude, it's stressful.
Stress.
It's stressful enough. And then the second thing is alternative medicine. think of medical herbs. And I'm not talking about smoke a joint. But you might want to. You might want to take some CBD oil. Look into some hormone relating or regulating supplements or something that's more natural. Kelly, what do you take that's a natural herb
Um,
or a holistic route?
Remember?
Your moon brew?
Remember?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the only thing that I'm doing right now, and it's not really focused on hormones.
No.
It's just focused on overall.
It's actually for sleep and cortisol, so I guess that is a hormone.
Yeah.
And it's magnesium supplement combined with L-theanine, which you can find in chamomile tea as well.
Yeah.
It also has a bunch of mushroom superfoods in it
Okay.
that just kind of help balance you out and bring your cortisol levels down.
And that's the other thing I think people shy away from because a lot of this stuff you can get in your regular diet, right? I don't like beets. I think beets are highly freaking disgusting.
Yes.
But beets are such a positive food for you and your body. Same with certain mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. I can't stand fungus. I don't like it.
So,
But there are mushrooms that are great for certain aspects of your body, like, calcium building or relieving of inflammation in some sort. So it's important to research your foods. And also, with all these food recalls lately, some food I think we need to start making on our own. You can easily make almond milk at home with literally a shit ton of almonds and water.
How do you milk an almond? That's all I wanna know. Or an oat, because I
Wait.
mean,
I'm gonna go back to the moon brew for
Yeah.
a quick second. This is not sponsored in any way,
Yes, but if you would like to,
Yeah.
please hit us up at lifeandchaospodcast@gmail.com.
but moon brew has made a huge difference in my sleep.
Good.
I think it's also making a huge difference for Elizabeth.
Are you taking it too?
yeah.
You giving it to the dog so they can also get out? No, I'm kidding. Do not give moon brew to your pets.
This is one that needs it.
Tranquilizer gun.
From a you perspective,
Yes.
they have a hot chocolate flavor that has monk fruit.
Ooh.
It's really good. That's the one I use.
That is, you can make it hot or cold or.
I'm gonna have
ice
to look
cream
into
with
this.
But it's really yummy.
Okay. Again, Moon Brew. If you would like to sponsor Life and Chaos Podcast, hit us
It's
up at
moonbrew.co.
lifeandchaospodcast@gmail.com. The third, I forgot what the hell we're reading. Oh, the third treatment is, of course, medication and surgery. And that, again, is HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy, which we vote against. Oral contraceptives, no thank you. Not fucking happening. I'm so glad that I have learned a lot about myself and my body and what I will and will not take in, so that now when my daughter starts to grow up, I can let her know, please do not take this birth control because it is not good for you.
Oh, I took birth control pills at 18. No, it was 19 because it was my,
First year in college.
no, actually, it was my third year in college. I don't even know how old I was. 20. To regulate cycles. And it completely messed me up. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
It was awful.
I almost got divorced. My husband literally almost divorced me for staying on birth control pills because I was evil. Evil. I mean, I'm evil every day, but.
Wow.
I think there are certain hormones derived in specific ways that not only are safe but are helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they have found that some of the studies that talk about specifically estrogen
Yes.
are incorrect. And their findings
Excuse me.
were too generalized.
I think they try to. I am so sorry. I feel like they try to put a lot of things into one bubble without finding the root cause or solution.
Well, and then they came out and said, "Oh no, you can't do this because it causes cancer,"
Yeah.
and that's not
But also,
entirely true.
right. I mean, smoking causes cancer, which we very well know, but, walking across the street, oh, you can get cancer from, like, jaywalking. What? Did you guys know the 34 menopause symptoms? Some of these actually do surprise me. Allergies, but that's every day. Anxiety, bloating, body odor, breast pain. Please make sure you get your
Puberty.
mammograms every year. Puberty.
Cougar puberty is what they're calling
That's
it.
what yeah, it's all over social media. Brittle nails, burning tongue, depression. I'll click into these in a second. Difficulty concentrating, digestive problems, dizziness, electric shocks,
It's like neuropathy.
fatigue. We're always tired. And clearly we got to clear our throats. God dang. Gum problems.
Post-nasal drip.
That's actually not on here. Hair loss, headaches, hot flashes, irregular heartbeats, irregular periods, irritability, itchy skin. We did talk about that. Joint pain, loss of libido, Elizabeth's favorite subject. Memory lapse, mood swings, muscle tension, night sweats, osteoporosis, panic disorder, sleep disorder, tingling extremities, vaginal dryness, again, Elizabeth's favorite topic, and my favorite topic, weight gain. Not my favorite topic. I am so... Burning tongue. What the hell is burning tongue?
It's kind of, I don't know if you've ever had an allergy.
Oh, yes. Okay, so before when I would go to, what's that place called? Red Lobster. Before this new CEO came in, and they apparently changed a bunch of stuff. But when I would eat the crab legs, my tongue would itch. Like, like it would itch. That's burning tongue?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Why-
It can
say
get
itchy
a little
tongue.
bit more,
Right.
well, because it can get a little bit more intense
Oh, okay.
than just itching.
Oh,
But that's basically...
that's interesting. So the common symptoms are dry mouth, sore mouth, itchy mouth, sticky mouth, a tingling or numb sensation in the mouth. How do you know you're not about to have a damn stroke?
You don't.
You either having a stroke or you got
You
burning
have-
tongue.
You have anxiety because you have all this happening to you.
Yeah.
That makes you feel like you're going to die.
That's what I don't understand. Like, I mean, a lot of this is, am I about to keel over, but I'm just literally going through menopause? Weight gain. That shit's real. Tingling of the extremities. Yes, my hands and my feet go numb all the time.
I usually wake up with my numb, but I also sleep like this.
I can sleep flat on my back with my hands either up here or down here, and mine still goes numb. Hair
That's
loss. I am losing some hair, which is very interesting. But I'm also, the hair I'm losing, it's coming back gray.
Have you seen my hair?
I have such a large gray patch in the back of my head.
I got some silver.
I have I'm getting more, and I'm trying to embrace it.
I am.
I'm trying.
And I'm highlighting it.
There you are. What other symptoms do you guys? Because it can't just be 34. It's a lot more than 34.
Yeah, no, there's... like I said, there's stuffiness, which
I
is,
feel him right now.
and postnasal drip comes
Yep.
from that. There's the ear itching, which is not just skin itching; it's like your
Ears. Yeah.
itching. There's hip pain specifically, not just joint pain, but hip pain because the lowering of your estrogen actually impacts the tendons.
My hips hurt all the
That hold your
time.
hips,
You know,
and
hips
it
don't
also
lie.
Hips don't lie, but mine lied to me the other day.
and also it can feel like they're out of socket and freeze up.
Yep.
Also,
Frozen shoulder.
yes,
That's another one.
yep, and that's also attributed to loss of estrogen. Swallowing, you feel like you have a lump in your throat or like you're kind of choking on something, but you're not.
Yep.
That is a symptom as well, which is a really weird one.
Fatigue
Acne.
is real. Adult acne is difficult. And then the dryness. Your body, no matter how much
Extreme dry skin.
no matter how much water you drink, how much fish oil you take, how much lotion you put on,
You
you still look
that.
like snakeskin dry, and you you look like you can light a match off your skin. Like I get dry around my upper lip. That's also because of my CPAP machine, because it's rubbing me, but whatever. But the amount of exhaustion I feel, I honestly feel like I'm in early stage of pregnancy right now. Because when you're early stage of pregnancy, you are tired. All you want to do is sleep. Because your body is
had to drive us everywhere
because your body is literally preparing to grow a human.
And try to have morning sickness with somebody who can't hear somebody else start.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't.
I don't know how many times like I had to stop and get out of the car, or I got sick too.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah, I can't. I can't do it.
Unfortunately, mine wasn't that bad.
No.
Yeah. I only got morning sickness with my daughter. I did not get morning sickness I was pregnant for 2 months with my son and did not know.
The only thing that really smells got to me.
Body odor got to me.
Oh, gasoline, cigarette smoke,
Blueberries.
and then blueberries.
Blueberries?
She has not been able to eat a blueberry or the flavor of blueberry since.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Does
honestly,
he like blueberries?
Oh, he doesn't like anything.
I mean, he gets it honestly.
I now love blueberries.
Right.
So it's a little bit of a problem, but.
I used to make blueberry muffins every week.
Yeah. And now you can't do it.
Recipe that was
And I'm like,
to die for.
I really want some blueberry muffins now.
Okay, but you put a mask on and you can make it. It's okay. Hair loss of thinning, sleep disorders. Yeah, insomnia is real.
Oh my god, yeah. And that's why we take the moon brew, and that's also, I get up at 4 o'clock every morning.
Yeah, insomnia is very real. My body will wake up, but my eyes won't open. Because it's like, I'm not ready to get up yet.
And whether it's insomnia or you gotta freaking pee in the middle of the night.
Yeah, no, I hold it because I'm not getting up. But then I have to be
my
careful
kidneys hurt.
because then my back starts hurting. Because
If I wake up, I have to go to the bathroom. I don't wake up because I have to go to the bathroom.
But if you wake up,
waking up,
send you straight to the bathroom. Memory lapse, yes, because
oh my god,
clearly
the loss of words is a real thing.
the word search, that's what I'm gonna call it. It's a word search. What is the right word? Brain fog, and honestly, brain fog is also a symptom of freaking COVID. So it's like, we have the rise of COVID again. Here we go, facing this monster again. But part of that, I know, I get mine next weekend. Part of that is, am I getting sick again, or is it's now menopause? Like, what is it?
or the 50 bazillion other things it could be.
Exactly. Dizziness. I've had dizziness all the time. I was on dizziness medication, And it was because my blood sugars were too high and I ended up in the ER. And then it's like, now I get dizzy bending over. So now it's because I'm hypoglycemic. And so, like you say, it's a lot of other things. But then they say to find relief, eat regular meals, exercise regularly.
Was this
Eat
written by
protein.
men?
It has to be. And then treatment, and remember to drink plenty of water. Avoid sudden movements and take frequent breaks during the day. It had to be written by man. This website we are on is called menopausenow.com. If there is a women written article, please pass that along, because this shit was definitely written by men. Changes in body odor. Yeah, depression, anxiety, breast pain. Again, please make sure you all are getting your yearly mammograms. Mammograms can save your life. Electric shock sensation. That's what I was
Oh, I
interested
thought you
in.
were getting ready to say electric shock therapy. I was like, wow. That's taking a little far, isn't it?
Muscle spasms that feel like electric shocks are one of the lesser recognized menopause symptoms that
Oh my
women
God,
can
they
experience
suck.
throughout midlife, leaving them wondering exactly what is going on and if they should be worried. No shit. Yeah, I'll be worried.
So it's like you get shocked in a pinpoint place.
That's what it says. Pins and needles in the
And-
back or neck or...
I get them in my legs,
Eee.
and it's not like pins and needles.
Yeah.
It's literally like somebody
Shock therapy.
shocked you. Your leg physically jumps.
Sounds like when I was getting cortisone shots in my back, and they would know they hit the right space when it was like the zing all the way through.
Yeah.
And it's painful, and frequently when you get one of those, you'll have a muscle cramp in addition to it, which the magnesium helps.
So that was the other thing. It's things that I would say in, because we're losing so much nutritional value in our everyday, especially for those who are on several different medications, those of us who are on weight loss medications, those of us who are not eating properly. We lose so much nutritional value. Finding the right multivitamin, finding the right supplement to give back to ourselves. Finding those things, do your research. Find what works for you. You may have to go through 3 or 4 different multivitamins before you find the right one. I just got word of a new one that I'm supposed to try, so this should be interesting. But
I just sent you one too.
okay, try, like, find something that works for you and works for your body, and doesn't bump heads with your blood pressure medicine or your anxiety medicine, or just find something that it could be a natural thing. Don't try this on your own, but talk to your doctor. Find a doctor that will listen. I'm gonna say that one more time. Find a doctor that will listen, because if you find a doctor that will listen, it will be extremely life-changing for you.
And I think that's the hardest part.
Yes.
Is you got to crack some eggs there before you find.
Yep. And there was a lot of scrambled eggs. There were a lot of scrambled eggs before I finally found my hard boiled. But again, the 4 stages are the pre-menopause, the normal reproductive life. The perimenopause into menopause is your
Which is the
last
transition.
period, and that's your transition. Menopause to post-menopause is your permanent cessation of period. So if that helps anybody, I hope it does. If it doesn't,
And if you have a crazy
Let us
symptom
know.
that you don't know what it is,
yes. Yeah. More than likely.
more than 50% of the time, it's related to the fact that your hormones are changing. It's not something you need to panic about as serious.
Unless
But
you literally
if you
feel.
like it is serious, always get it checked.
Yes. Again, find a doctor that's going to listen. You will, like Elizabeth said, have to crack a few eggs before you find the right one. But find one that will hear you, see you, and listen to you.
And you're not crazy.
And you're not alone. Just remember that. You may not have the right spouse or partner in your life that will guide you through this, but we're here for you. Find us on YouTube at Life and Chaos Podcast 25. Find us on Instagram at Life and Chaos Podcast. And then also you can reach out to us, lifeandchaospodcast at gmail.com. And till next time,
Have a good one.
have a
Bye.
good one.